Okay, picture this. Greg and I, young, beardless. We had 4 children under the age of 4. Okay, that's a little bit crazy. 4 children, 4 and younger. So it was like 4, 3, 1.5, and a baby. And I remember that we went over to some friend's house that Greg had met, and the mother had teenagers. And I literally remember sitting there thinking with my 4 chaotic little children, like, oh my gosh, it'll be so much easier when they're teens. I cannot wait. It will be so easy because I won't have to. She was just sitting there, sitting in the same chair the whole time. And of course, I was up and down and getting this and a drink and a snack. And I remember she said to me, because I thought that already. And then she said to me, it was so much easier when they were young. What are you talking about, woman? How could this possibly be easier when they're young? You don't have to do all this stuff for them. What are you talking about? But as my children got older, of course, and now are into adulthood, I realized that the most challenging aspect of it was helping them learn how to manage and regulate their emotions. Because emotions are like the driving force of life. And so you're going to naturally be experiencing a lot of emotions if you live life, right? You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be angry. You're going to face disappointment. You're going to have heartbreak. You're going to get broken up with. You're going to have to learn how to navigate relationships. So as children get older, that aspect of it gets more challenging, which is, I think, what makes it more difficult, or at least more challenging as they get older versus when they're young. Now, that doesn't mean, of course, that we're not dealing with their emotions when they're younger, because we are, right? And that's where the tantrums come from. And that's where the talking back comes from. And that's where all of the daily challenges, mostly, that we are dealing with come from. Can anyone relate with that? I want you to think about, either in your own head or put it in the chat, what is one emotion you can think of that one of your children or multiple of your children has often that you have a difficult time managing or dealing with, or on the blank. So think about that, put it in the chat,